So like a deal breaker for me is I hate that's cheap. Like, but you got you a bad, spend some money on me.
Bad? You mean a bad situation? Man, you can't wipe your ass. How you gonna wipe your ass effectively? Cause see, that's deal breaker with me. You got all this ass. And you know what, man?
Deal breaker.
So like a deal breaker for me is I hate that's cheap. Like, but you got you a bad, spend some money on me.
I'm so confused. Deal breaker, ma'am? Deal breaker? I hope that my tax return this year stretches as far as her pants do. You actually ain't shit because you laughing right now. But listen, on some serious shit, we can't continue to just make light of morbidly obese human beings because it's actually an extremely serious situation. Through her Lizzo indoctrinated mindset, she is just as delusional as guys who want tens that spend their entire day scrolling on the internet, eating Cheetos, and playing Call of Duty. And the worst part about all this is that women around her within her echo chamber are going to hype her up, telling her how beautiful and how sexy that she is, and go #body positivity, while getting her hyped up regarding how thick that she is. But in the meantime, ma'am, you are in a critical, life-threatening position in your life. The mistake that most modern women make today is that they correlate the good satisfaction that they feel from the dopamine hits of posting validation material up to social media as being synonymous to happiness. Ma'am, that good feeling does not equal joy and happiness. It's simply a fabrication. But see, the genius of these social media companies is that they've took an evolutionary biological need and translated it into zeros and ones. But modern women like this would rather feel good in the current moment, getting the attention and the validation that they crave in lieu of being truly happy, truly joyous, and truly healthy.
With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you gonna have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support.
Jesus.
And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's gonna make a better father?
This is exactly what happens when you have multiple generations of single mothers raising children. The importance of fathers clearly become diminished and abolished, specifically within the Black community. While love is made in heaven, divorce happens in court, and child support is the portal to financial hell. Modern women of today have drinking copious amounts of Kool-Aid supported by the state, and it's oozing out of their pores to the extent of 8th graders repeating the same rhetoric. But at what point in modern society today do we remove the government's responsibility of the individual players, of the individual actors of modern women today continuing to drink the copium, continuing to drink the Kool-Aid? This clown world is so insane that now 8th graders are speaking about perpetuating the toxicity cycle that has damaged the communities for generations now. As far as I'm concerned at this point, this is incumbent on the men. Gentlemen, at this point, you have to understand the mind control. It's up to us to wrap it up to ensure that we raise children in 2-parent homes.
And the truth about it is, y'all, I'm hurting y'all because I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough, and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with. The problem is, and I'm not crying, y'all, because I'm sad. I'm crying, y'all, because it's like a release right now. But the problem for me, y'all, is that all the relationships that I had with men were not about love. It was about survival for me. I know how to I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to seduce a man. I do not know how to love a man. And then to have a son because of those choices that I was making, y'all. And I got pregnant really, really fast. I got pregnant within 90 days of knowing my baby daddy. And we don't talk about this because it's embarrassing and it hurts. Fucking hurts.
It's accountability right here.
And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to fix it. That's accountability. That's the shit that hurts. It's realizing that, hey, I got some shit with me that I don't know how to fix.
This is not funny at all, but I think we're actually going to start seeing a lot more videos like this in years to come. Tears like this come from a post-Kevin Samuels era where his genius was such that it inflicted or impacted so much information into the eyes and the ears of these young women that just don't understand men at all. And I think it's important not to demonize these women that were confused by the bullshit that they grew up in, but accept when they take degrees of accountability of what they might have lacked or the mistakes that they definitely made. Now, what I'm not saying is wife them at the end of the day, but what I'm saying here is progress. But this young lady came from a generation of women that screamed from the mountaintops their independence as they sought out to live their sex in a city lifestyle, while they exclaimed from the mountaintops that they don't need no man, while they were the city, the village, or the community college bicycle. To all 26.1 women that watch this channel, do understand this, is that the corporations, media, they are not your friends. They don't care about your independence, even though they will market it as a product for you. They only care about extracting your paycheck and collecting your taxes. Mainstream media and corporations have pumped and dumped the modern woman, and the evidence for that is videos just like this that will live on the internet for an eternity. I mean, she even says it right here. Most people won't ever say this, which is true, and I'll regret it later. Ladies, take notes. Protect your womb and do not repeat the same mistakes.
I just had to cool off, right? Just get my mind right, man, you know. But I really gotta get this off my chest, man. Cameras and all that. I just wanna say this. I just wanna say this. You and my mama, this is my wife. I don't have nobody if y'all ain't with me. I don't have nobody.
I'm with you.
Like all that talking, cuz I need y'all to show me, cuz, for real.
Okay.
You gotta stop because you don't have nobody. That should make you support this even more because you know I want somebody. You know what I'm saying?
She want a son husband?
Like I'm in love with this, all this. You know what I'm saying?
And no one's arguing that
You know why I'm like how I am with her?
because of what you saw me go through. I already know.
No, I saw your lifestyle. I grew up in a whorehouse.
Oh,
I grew up in a trap house.
Yep.
So
Damn.
all I knew was that. You know what I'm saying? And I love you because you held it down and like you did what you had to do. But imagine you never
A
had
child
to,
point of view.
You
how
never had to
looked at
sleep
it.
with your mama 24/7 because you couldn't go in your room.
Okay.
You never had to walk in on my dope.
Yeah.
oh.
You never had to walk in on my just you know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, I had to deal with that cuz
Damn.
everything that happened, I had to deal with that. And I'm still dealing with it because ain't nobody come take me to give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older.
Okay. So, do you?
You know, this real, cuz like this this in my head, my whole life, in my head. The I go through, I can't even go to her, she hard. I can't go to you hard. So I'm on the concrete, my granddaddy ain't that hard.
Wow.
But guess what? And I ain't taking nothing from you because you put me there. You put money in my you gave me to help my rap career and all that. Ain't nobody do that but you. So I love my mama
It's okay though.
and I love my wife.
Yeah. But I love you.
You feel me?
Son. But this is my baby. I just can't change his diaper. I was the best mother I could be. I'm not a perfect person, nor am I a perfect mother. No one is. But I want to turn a new cheek myself and get this family
No
back
pun
to where it
intended.
needs to be. I'm willing and ready to forgive him and his wife because we're supposed to be family and we should act like family and we should pray together and stay together.
We all have our own upbringings. Like, it's just, we all need this moment.
He meant that. We never seen Scrap like this.
You never seen him like this because he's been conditioned to be hard. Even he said that his mama's hard. He said that his wife's hard. The man has to be harder than both of them put together. It's crazy how this show is called Love and Hip Hop. It should be called instead like Trauma in the Trap House. But we can clearly see the trauma or the damage that these lifestyles inflict on the minds of these young black boys that transition into being men. But instead, the culture will glamorize trappers, scammers, pimps, and 304s. Parents, listen to me. Ensure that you stay into the ears of your child's mind in regards to the predatory nature of mainstream media that wants to inflict this mainstream narrative that it's cool to grow up like this. And what's so crazy is that the young boys or the young men that are determined to be squares and lames never have this level 9,000 degree of trauma to deal with. But that's also why the culture rejects them. To the people that watch this platform that come from these type of backgrounds or neighborhoods, do everything within your power to get out. Get away from the culture. Get away from these mindsets. It breeds nothing but struggle, pain, and agony. Struggle love is not happiness. It is not joy, no matter how much that they try to convince you that it is, or create shows, these drama depictions of real life. This world is so amazing. Once you get out of your own echo chamber, once you get out of the block that you reside in, the block that you grew up with, the block that people around you convinced you of owning, but you don't own it. The city owns it. The bank owns it. So do your best to get out of it. And once you get out and you discover the joys of life, don't hold angst, don't hold aggression for those in your past that wronged you. Forgive them, move past it, and continue your grind and your climb towards being the best person that you possibly can. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Did you guys enjoy today's video? I think I did. I think this is a pretty good one. Leave me your comments down below if you agree or you disagree with the different things that I'm saying within this content right here. I want to see your comments below so we can engage in conversation. Last but not least, your boy has the best Patreon on this side of YouTube. Come through, beam up, come join my private community, my inner sanctum, my inner circle via my Discord server. I'm back there. There's a community of dope people that's back there. Shit, we talking about this get up out your echo chamber, get up out your block shit. This is a fantastic way to increase the network of your people as you grow and strive towards greatness. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need a defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless.